Paid Bellevue of Seattle like, I think it was like 60 grand dealer fee. He's into this thing like 340, and they leave it blank here for you to put your own racing number in there.
Wow.
Yeah, real hard to get. You got to be a Porsche collector and write a letter, wait for a year, blah blah blah.
That's neat. Man, what's your name?
Rory Knight with the Seattle Roofing Company.
Where are we at, man? I came here to show you about roofing, and we ended up in this garage full of, you know, hundreds of thousands or $1 million in cars.
So this is the Shop Club Seattle. So this is our face of our company. We do a lot of public interface here. We'll interview, and we have some vehicles here. We're big on the car scene. You know, we like lowriders, hot rods, Harleys, all that stuff. So this was a natural kind of migration for us to be here. It's our happy place.
Right.
I was here on Sunday doing my brakes on one of our fleet vehicles on that lift right there. So we'll work on our company trucks here, engine swaps, you know, all of the whatever we need to get done, we'll do it in-house. You know, make sure it gets done so all our stuff stays rolling, stays in production.
Yeah.
This is the detail area, all professional griots, you know, stuff to detail your vehicles. We like to keep ours clean, like at least 2 times a week. I like to keep the trucks scrubbed so I can see our logos and get a lot of attention. We get a lot of jobs from our vehicle wraps, so they're important to us. You know, we want to look nice.
Yeah, I was asking you, you just show up here and you do all this work, but you said no, this is actually like a club, and you have different levels of membership and storage, your cigar room, your restaurant here.
There's actually 3 of these nationwide.
Yeah.
One's in Dallas, one's in Houston, and then this one here.
Sure.
And it's a membership. You have a social membership where you use the cigar lounge, or the business center. You know, we do conferences there, stuff like that. And then you have a membership to use the equipment, tools, and all of those amenities. But then also storage. If you have a vehicle, you know, generally they're supercars, sports cars, hot rods, collectibles.
Sure.
You can store whatever you want here. You could have there's a Honda up on the rack there. Those were actually pretty cool back in the day.
The CRV?
Yeah, the CR. I think it was a Civic. That's a Civic hatchback.
The Civic hatchback?
Yeah, 5-speed.
Oh, yeah.
Those were a lot of fun to drive back in the 90s, you know?
You were showing me this $1 million car here, man.
Yeah, what was the name on it? One more time.
Iso Griffo.
Iso Griffo.
Iso
Griffo.
Iso Griffo.
Yeah, an Italian design, American muscle, 427 Chevrolet engine in it. Designer came over from Ferrari, got ticked off, came over here and designed an Italian design muscle car.
That's so great. Look at this thing, man.
I like these, a poor man's Porsche.
Oh yeah.
I had a 79 Datsun 280ZX turbo. This looks like a 260 or 240Z.
Hurry up and get a look at this engine, because typically that engine's not open.
Right. Yeah. Those are bad to the bone. Inline 6. I love mine. Right. I believe that's a 32. 31 or 32. I have a 31.
Wow.
Not here.
That's nice Porsche.
A lot of classic Porsches here. This is that classic Porsche design.
Oh yeah.
Here's Macklemore's Rolls-Royce Phantom.
They said that it might even be for sale.
Yeah, it was. He probably still let it go if it. You know, they wanted 190 for it.
Yeah.
I think the market wasn't going to bear the price at the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
He lined the inside with alpaca, black alpaca.
You could be styling and profiling in that thing.
Yeah, they tried to sell me a Bentley when I first got here. It was a 04 Bentley for like 28 grand. There's not a market for those mid, range cars. If they want a Bentley, they're going to spend $250,000.
Yeah. Look at all these cars, guys. Oh man, now we're getting into the SUVs and the outside vehicles.
Oh yeah. This guy here has got 1,000 horsepower. It's from the video game Halo.
Oh yeah, I know Halo very well.
So a lot of it is printed from a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was started on an F-250 frame. It's pretty radical. It runs out of gas really quick. It's got a really small gas tank.
It's just like in Halo.
This thing's a mega cruiser. Woo. Not sure what the deal is, but man, this thing is pretty cool. This moose, it's also Macklemore's. It was one of his videos. The
moose is on the loose.
Yeah. I really like this Charger.
Oh yeah. Is that that's an older set?
This is 68.
68, yeah. It's before the 70 model where they squared it off a little bit more.
Right, exactly. This was a Blade, had this car. I think what was the other one? Fast and Furious. I think he had the same one. The round tail light. The Dukes of Hazzard one had the different tail lights.
Yep.
Almost the same car. I like this one.
One of my very first stolen cars as a police officer was a 71 Charger.
Oh man.
And blue and white, and we never did find it.
I heard a rumor that these were beating the cop cars of the era.
Oh yeah.
And they had to tone them back or something.
Yeah, because they had too big of an engine over top of the police car engines.
Yeah. Romero, Alfa Romero. Here's one of these.
Oh my goodness. That's an 84, or is it?
It's gorgeous.
I had an 87 BMW 325.
God, that's
and I loved it until I blew it up on 9/11. So yeah, on 9/11.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a Dodge's 80D, no traction control, no power. I mean, these things have the dash of a Dodge Neon, the Viper. They have one out front. If you know, when we walked in, they have one out front.
I did see that. That Lambo.
I think it's a 59 Vet. These Elfs are pretty cool. Turbo Elfs. Comes a couple of 69s, 67 Corvettes. This one's actually pretty valuable. It's a 4G. It's a 250 GT.
250.
350 GT.
What, 65, 66?
Yeah, 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Replica Cobra. So I'm into this. These. If I get a Nova, man,
97 Chevy.
Oh man, that takes me back when I was a kid and I couldn't afford anything. You know. And just to get something like that would be. Man, if I'd got a Ford Probe, I would have been happy back then. You know, we were so broke.
I drove an Oldsmobile in the 90s, but I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh, this one's Macklemore's as well.
Oh, this one? Yeah. I think I remember seeing this one. So, that's awesome. Little square body.
Cruella DeVille's Rolls-Royce here. What a right side drive. Oh, okay. So this section's they got a lot of Ferraris, Lambos are coming up, but here's a Ford GT. Whoa. So they're auctioning this off in about a week. It's been here a couple of months. They expect anywhere from $1.2 to $1.7 million for this car.
1.2 to 1.7. You guys check this out.
Yeah, the CEO of Forza video game.
Forza.
They actually used this game for one of the cars. They put sensors on it, drove it, and used it for its model. So they got it at Blue Book from Ford, and now they're selling it for charity.
That's amazing, man. This is a beautiful car. Forza GT on the license plate. Woo, look at that indent. Just know that thing goes fast.
This thing's radical.
Just getting that close to a car that expensive is
it feels like it'd be a lot more comfortable to drive. Like a Lambo is just trying to kill you all the time.
Right.
This feels like you could race the car. Like
it's a real race car.
Like you're an X-Men, you know, versus a victim, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we'll walk back through these here.
I think this is a 67.
Bronco or Jimmy. Yeah, GMC
with the 4 headlights.
Look at that, man.
Those are dope. It's got a roll cage when that top comes off.
Nice.
That's me all day. It's just the Nova, just a 69 Nova.
Chevy SS Impala.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ferraris. Another Viper. Must be a lot of Vipers in the house these days.
Those are nice cars, man. They ate up a lot of gas. Another green Ferrari. That's a pretty color.
Oh, is that a flux capacitor?
Oh, it is.
They got a flux capacitor put in there. I wasn't there before.
I'm for sale. Look at all these cars for sale. Aston Martin. You got the Porsche 911 over here, and then you got your flux capacitor.
62.
Back to the Future.
The Aston Martin?
Hey Tim, this one's for you.
I feel it's overpriced. $62,000 for an 02. It's a nice car. This one here has got a Coyote engine, 700 horses.
Yeah.
Does pops wheelies. Interior is my favorite part of it.
My daughter would call it a Barbie truck.
Yeah, she'd be. I would agree with her.
Turn it pink, Daddy.
Our daughter likes this one too, huh, Abe? Yeah.
That's crazy.
This one's gorgeous.
Nice. That's so great. Oh yeah.
Here's a 6x6. Oh man, these suckers are worth we looked it up the other day. $1.5 million.
$1.5 million.
I have no idea why.
Sheesh.
I mean, it's cool. It ain't that cool.
That's it. It's made out of plastic.
Right. Carbon poly something.
Basically the same.
Fancier than
As we couldn't get any more into the expensive cars, I just found a whole nother area with more expensive cars.
So the insurance policy is $2 billion.
Wow.
If this thing collapses, I don't know if that includes any human lives or anything in here, but
Gets hit by a hurricane
yeah.
in the Pacific Northwest.
So this one's us right here.
A Chevy?
Yeah, I was gonna fire it up too, just so we can get some gas running through it. 49 Apache, slammed on airbags.
Yeah.
Sits on the frame. They've got a little bit of, looks like the guys put a little bit of air in it, even.
How fast does it go?
It's supposed to do 13 seconds.
On a 60?
Quarter mile.
Yeah.
It's got 500 horsepower.
It's so nice.
Whew. Yeah, we'll start her up here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I'll show it to you. High rise, 327, dual carburetor. Yeah, they roughly appraised it about 75 grand. I didn't pay that for it, but got the air breathers off where she's gonna rebuild the two
nice.
Hollies.
I would be so worried about hitting the curb or something underneath of it being this low to the ground.
We got a car show. It's like the 24th, the lowrider car show.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a lowrider show here, they showcase this one in the front.
Yeah.
I'm the only member that has a lowrider. I'm the only one that's the slummer, the lower.
Oh no, I love those things, but dang, I'd be scared. Look at that thing, man.
The only one that's got a lowrider. But it's a crossover. It's a hot rod too, right?
Oh yeah.
Look at this
Oh man.
Firebird with the hood.
Little Trans Am.
Oh man, you remember that movie Cobra?
Oh yeah.
They got one back here. It's the sickest car back here.
Look at these Volkswagens up here just chilling. Mm-hmm. Something you expect to see in the Pacific Northwest. Lots of Volkswagens.
That one's got a boat on top. You flip it over, and that's a boat on top.
Wow.
Camper edition. It's a Scout, International Scout. There's another Scout across the way.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Is there a pickleball court over there?
Tennis.
Tennis.
It might have a pickleball as well.
Oh, I thought I heard pickleball over there. I was like, you couldn't get any crazier.
Yeah, I actually used to play tennis quite a bit. A little top heavy now, but. So this is actually owned by an attorney. It's a chick, a gal attorney that she comes out. She's on the set. You'll see her at lowrider shows and stuff. These are a lot of fun to drive.
Oh, the old Blazers.
And here's this Cobra right here, or Mercury.
Oh my goodness! Look what's hiding behind it.
Yeah, it's got the ghost flames.
Oh my goodness, that thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, this thing is beautiful.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'd want to have this one out and about.
I'm gonna try to get back here and not touch anything.
Yeah, the rear end of this thing's my favorite part of the whole car. Kind of an ass man.
Low rider, yeah, no doubt.
Look at that thing.
Drag it on the ground, man. Sheesh.
Pipes through the bumper.
That's nice. How much would something like this go for?
Man, if I was to guess, I'd say 105, 140 maybe. I don't know.
105.
Depends on the market, the time, and where you're selling it. You take it to Barrett, maybe get up in the twos. Probably more.
I'm gonna pause for a second.
Those clowns.
Oh yeah?
No, she hates clowns.
The Insane Clown Posse.
I want to do a bobber chopper here later on this summer. I got a Harley,
Nice.
a custom Harley, but out of roofing company logos.
Yeah.
And the wrap.
Is this one of the electric Jeeps?
I don't know what this is.
Yeah. Oh, it is an electric Jeep.
392 engine.
Yeah. I just saw one on a Charger yesterday. And I was like, wait a second, what is that doing on the Charger?
Take it up with the mountains, better have solar power.
Yeah. Starter fluid in it?
Yeah. If it starts dying a little bit, you ever done it before?
And this.